Good morning to you. I'm Erin Falo, and this is News 9 Plus on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And these are the stories we're following for you throughout the day today. We begin with a live look at 93 in Hooksett. We're expecting a much different scene this time tomorrow. We have snow and rain headed our way. Mostly snow is expected up north. A mix in the middle and mostly rain in the southeastern part of the state. So, Kevin, when is this all going to start?
Yeah, usually these kind of systems that are on the edges of full-fledged winter can tend to be a little bit sloppy, and one region of the state seeing something totally different than another. And that's the way this is going to unfold. It develops after midnight tonight and is around through early to mid-afternoon tomorrow before wrapping up. Winter weather advisory posted for inland sections of southern New Hampshire through early tomorrow morning. And then we will see that winter weather advisory extended into the afternoon farther north. Sunshine giving way to clouds today. Temperatures in the afternoon will be in the upper 30s to lower 40s. As the clouds increase, temperatures won't fall quite as much or as quickly later tonight than the readings that we have out there this morning, which are in the 20s to near 30. We're looking at temperatures this afternoon in the upper 30s to lower 40s. A much lighter wind if you're outdoors for any length of time. So here's a look at the system, which starts to move in either side of midnight in southern parts of the state. It does look like in most areas away from the coastline, anything we see initially will be in the form of snowflakes. But as you likely wake up tomorrow morning in southern parts of the state, the transition will have likely already happened. And you'll notice that transition continues farther north up into central parts of the state by lunchtime. All the while before this wraps up, it may change over briefly in the North Country, but that is mostly snow. And then from there, clearing skies, setting up what should be a chilly pattern going forward, starting Thursday with a breeze and continuing through the weekend. So where the areas stay mostly snow, as you can see in the blue there, we are expecting the potential of 3+ inches of snow and a couple of higher peaks picking up 5 or 6. And then from there, it is lesser versions of that going over to rainfall in southern parts of the state. But in general, with temperatures near 32 degrees, the main impact from this system likely will be just a slippery morning commute in spots, while they will continue to shovel away what will be mostly snow up north. And you can see after this, fairly quiet going forward. Temperatures on the cooler side, though, below average all the way through the weekend. Partial sunshine if you're traveling around throughout New England Saturday and Sunday.
Right now on your map, it looks like Manchester is kind of on the edge of that snow and rain line, but we don't know if that could kind of edge a little bit further
I think
east.
Us being in a valley, as opposed to the elevations like Goffstown or Washington or Alexandria, puts us on more of the rain side. It's all kind of because of elevation. There are some local boundaries that kind of do that, the Hooksett Tolls being one. So there are these local boundaries where you change over a lot quicker, elevation also playing a role in that.
And what do you think about, I know oftentimes when we have our first snowfall of the season, the roads can kind of get slippery out there and slick, even if it's not snow.
Especially on mornings where you haven't had any treatment for 6 months on the roadways. That tends to stay there a lot during the season. So yeah, you're looking at temps probably near 32 tomorrow morning. So that's just kind of a heads up for the initial. Roadways by the time we get late morning and into the afternoon should be a lot better. The evening commute infinitely better than the morning commute.
Okay, just take care out there on the roads. All right, Kevin, thank you so much. And moving on this morning, the snow headed our way tonight, and the colder temperatures are going to help local ski areas as they gear up for the new season on the slopes. Snowmaking started at McIntyre and Manchester yesterday afternoon. The ski area is planning to open early next month, but an exact date has not yet been set. Cannon Mountain started making their snow yesterday as well, and they're aiming for a December 3rd opening.
Despite running the state park as a year-round operation, ski area operations never really slow down. Our maintenance operations are happening during the other 7 months a year when we're not actively running the ski area.
Loon Mountain says it has over 200 snow guns running. Opening dates at all local ski areas will depend on what happens with the weather, as you can imagine. Well, if you live in New Hampshire's 2 largest cities, there is good news and bad news about opioid overdoses. According to American Medical Response, there were 56 suspected overdoses in Nashua and Manchester last month, the lowest number since February of 2021. However, the number of deaths did not significantly drop. AMR says that there were 7 likely opioid deaths between both cities in October. Nashua is on pace to have one of the highest numbers of suspected opioid deaths since 2015. Manchester is on track to have the highest number since 2016. Goffstown police are on the lookout for a man they say violently grabbed a young girl on the rail trail. It happened about 7 last night near Factory Street. Police say the man is about 6'2" with a muscular build and appears to be in his mid-30s. He had darker skin and was wearing jeans and a black jacket or hooded sweatshirt. Anyone with information should call Goffstown police. Attorneys are giving 2 very different versions about the life of an 18-month-old who died in Ware. Her father is charged with negligent homicide. Yesterday, jurors visited the RV where Cameron Cummings lived with her parents. Prosecutors call this an extreme case of neglect. They say when she died in 2019, Cameron was covered in lice and filth, which led to her death. Defense lawyers say the young parents were treating the lice.
Dartmouth-Hitchcock, the largest medical system in New Hampshire, told these parents, lice aren't dangerous. They don't spread disease or have anything to do with how clean someone is.
Cameron's mother is also charged with negligent homicide, and that trial is set for next year. The search continues for the person who murdered a hiker in the White Mountains 21 years ago. Canadian psychologist Louise Chaput was last seen alive on November 15, 2001. She was planning to spend a long weekend at the AMC Center in Pinkham's Grant. Chaput set out for a short hike on the Glen Boulder Trail but never returned. Her body was found 5 days later with stab wounds. Police believe whoever killed her forced her off that trail and into a clearing about 100 yards away. We did speak with one of her friends back in 2011.
She was a person who loved life, and that's why she was here to go hiking that weekend. And I always found it really sad to see that out of all the people, she was the one that I felt really loved living and loved doing things, and she's the one who had to go away.
Officials say all evidence points to a random attack, and they believe the killer was likely someone from the area. Anyone with information is urged to contact New Hampshire's Cold Case Unit. If you drive 95, and we all do, right? Listen up, because that road has been deemed the most dangerous highway in the U.S. The interstate spans the entire East Coast, and according to a report from the insurance comparison site Zebra, 95 had the highest number of traffic deaths in 2019, with 284 people killed. Many of those crashes happened here in the Northeast in the winter. Well, thank you for joining us for News 9 Plus here on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We hope you have a great day.